New tonight, the airwaves are starting to fill up with political ads, a sign of what could be a record year for campaign spending.
Team 12's Bram Resnick tells us why the ads are ramping up now with a closer look at two of the early spenders. Bram?
Yeah, everything about this year's elections is earlier. The deadline to get on the ballot and the need to get voters' attention in a crowded field. One Republican is spending a lot of money to break through.
The Trump endorsed. Karen will do the job the feds won't do.
If you're sick of television commercials already, I have some bad news for you.
The fall forecast is for more, much more.
By the time the general election rolls around and early voting starts in October, it will be wall-to-wall television commercials.
In the Republican primary for governor, businesswoman Karen Taylor Robeson was the first candidate to go on air with a deluge of ads in the last 6 weeks. The three other GOP candidates are former TV anchor Kari Lake, former member of Congress Matt Salmon, and business owner Steve Gaynor. Former Republican Governor Jan Brewer, an Arizona political fixture for decades, giving her blessing to Taylor Robeson, a first-time candidate.
As governor, Karen will do the job the feds won't do by securing our border.
Taylor Robeson has spent an unprecedented $2.5 million on TV ads, and you'll be seeing a lot more of her.
Knowing that they're willing to spend that much money up front gives me the belief that they expect to sustain that for the long term.
The other Republican on air?
I'm Kari Lake, the Trump-endorsed candidate for governor.
Kari Lake spent just $4,000 on her first ad, airing once this week on 4 Phoenix TV stations.
Posting one ad like this is not an effort to change voters' minds. It's more of a publicity stunt or an effort to make some sort of other point.
Lake uses the 60-second commercial to repeat lies about the 2020 election and bash the media that provided her livelihood for 20-plus years. But her campaign isn't flush with cash.
If they had money, you would assume that they'd be on television advertising right now because it's a perfect medium for her.
Over in the Democratic primary, it's been quiet. Secretary of State and frontrunner Katie Hobbs, business consultant Marco Lopez, and former state lawmaker Aaron Lieberman have yet to go on air. In Phoenix, Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks.